Hello everyone, students, most welcome over here. Class 9th, subject mathematics, chapter 1, number system, exercise 1.6. First of all, before start the exercise, I want to clear the basic of this exercise. Laws of exponent for real number. Dear students, you have studied law of exponent in earlier classes also, but here we should study in detail. See what are the row of exponents? Here a, n and m means a, n and m are natural numbers. Remember, a is called the base and m and n are called exponents. See, like first law. In first law, you see here base and exponent m. So a to the power m multiply a to the power n. It means if bases are same and bases are multiplied and powers are different, then in case of multiplication we have to add the power. Means a to the power m multiply a to the power n, that is equal to a to the power m plus n. In case of multiplication only, okay? And if bases are same. Second, a to the power m divide a to the power n. If bases are same and powers are different, then in case of division we have to subtract the power. So here a to the power m minus n. Okay, no, don't write n minus m. M means first power will come here and then subtract second power this. Now third law, a to the power m and whole to the power n. So in case of this, if power over power, you have to multiply both the power. Means a to the power m multiply n. Next law, fourth, a to the power m multiply b to the power m. Now if bases are different and exponents are same, exponent is same, then what to do? You should write down both base together in multiply and whole to the power m. Means power you should take common at m. Next fifth law, a to the power m minus m. If the power is negative, if exponent is negative, then what to do? We have to reverse reciprocal the base. Means this is suppose a upon 1. So take 1 up and down a to the power m. This is the way. Next, if a to the power 0, then answer is 1. Actually, this law is applied for every base. It is not necessary that always a. It may be x, it may be m, it may be y, it may be z, whatever is. If anything power has 0, then answer will come 1. Okay. Hereafter, the seventh law, this root sign and here exponent, this is n, real number, so a, then is equal to b, means under root n a is equal to b. Then you can remove under root from here and n will come in the form of power. So a is equal to b to the power n if you remove root sign. Here a under root and this is n. Then remove under root from here and this power will be written in the form of 1 upon n. Suppose a to the power 1 inside. You can put here 1. Then this is written a to the power 1 upon n and remove this root sign. Okay. So these are the 8 important rules of law of exponent for real number. Now we can start the sum. First question of this exercise. Find 64 to the power half. What is the value of? We have to find out the value of 64 to the power half. It's very simple. Dear student, what you can do? Actually, I will suggest you one thing. If power is 1 upon 2 means 2. So can you change 64 in the factor, equal factor which are in 2, which can be split 64 into 2 times the same number? Yes, of course. What is that number? 8 8 is 64. What you write down here? 8 into 8 means if you factorize, then this is 64 is factorized into 8 into 8. 8 8 is 64 and power 1 upon 2 is like that only. So 8 power 1, 8 power 1, it means 8 to the power 2. So we can write down 8 to the power 2 inside the bracket and here the whole to the power 2. Now again second law apply. If the power over power, then we will multiply the power. So next 8 to the power 2 multiply 1 upon 2. Now here 2 and 2 cancel out. So what is the answer? Only 8. 8 to the power 1. 1 means nothing. Write down 8. This is the answer. Next part, 32 power 1 upon 5. Now student, what we will do? Actually 32 we should split that smallest part which will be means split into 5 parts. So how to do? Here you have to do the prime factorization. 32 and start. So first you divide by 2 because the digit is end with 2, the number end with 2, so you can start division with 2. So if you divide, if you do prime factorization by 2, 32 by 2, then what happens? 2 1 are 2 and 1 remainder, 2 6 are 12, that means 16, again by 2, so 2 8 are 16, again by 2, 2 4 are 8, again by 2, 2 2 are 4, and then again 2, 2 1 are 2. Now what you can see here, 1 2 3 4 5 means 2, you can write down 34 in the form of 2 into 2 into 2 and 2 into 2. How many? 1 2 3 4 5 times, and whole to the power 1 upon 5. Then what you can write down here, 2 to the power 5 and multiply 1 upon 5, because power over power, 5 cancel. What is answer? Only 2. So this is the that part. Now third part, 125 whole to the power 1 upon 3. It's very simple. If you do prime factorization of 125, then it will change into 5 into 5 into 5. Okay, and whole to the power already 1 upon 3. It means 5 into 5 into 5 means you can write down as 5 to the power 3. If you add the part, and outside is what? 1 upon 3. So 3 cancel out. The answer is 5. So this is the next. Now this answer is 5. Now see the question number second. Find again. It's very simple. First part, 9 to the power 3 upon 2. So here what is the denominator of this power? 2. That means can you split 9 into 2 twice part? Yes. 3 into 3. 3 3 are 9 and whole to the power 3 upon 2. Now 3 power 1, 3 power 1. In case of multiplication, bases are same, so you have to add the part. Then it will become 3 to the power 2 and whole to the power 3 upon 2. Now 2 cancel out, so 3 power 3 is left here, 3 to the power 3, and 3 to the power 3 means 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 3 are 9 3 are 27. So final answer is 27. That is the answer. Next second part is very simple. 32. You have already done here. See 32, if you split it, then it is 2 to the power 5. So directly you can write down 2 to the power 5, 32 divide, that is prime factorization of 32 is 2 to the power 5, and this is 2 upon 5. So again you can see, now power of power multiplied, so 2 to the power 5 multiply 2 upon 5, 5 cancel, so what is left here? 2 to the power 2, and 2 to the power 2 means 2 2s are 4, 2 into 2, that final answer is 4. So this is very easy, we have done. Next question, 2 to 32 power we have done, that is answer 4. Next question, 16 power 3 upon 4, that is very simple. 16 power 4 means how can we split the 16 into the 4 fraction? That is 2 only. If you do this way, then it is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 to the 16, and whole to the power 3 upon 4. So that is 1 2 3 4 means 2 to the power 4 and multiply 3 upon 4. So 4 cancel out. Then what is left here? 2 to the power 3, and 2 to the power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 to the 4 to the 8. Final answer is 8. Then the last part of this question second, 125. It is written here 125 power minus 1 upon 3. So first you prime factorize 125. That will be 5 into 5 into 5 and whole to the power minus 1 upon 3. It means this is 5 to the power 3 if you add 1 1 1 5 to the power 3 and multiply minus 1 upon 3. 3 cancel out. Then what is left here? 5 to the power minus 1. If 5 to the power minus 1 and you want to make it positive, then I told you that rule, if power is, see, if the exponent is negative and you want to make it, then make it positive, 1 upon n, 8 to the power n, then reciprocal it. So you write down here 1 upon 5. Power 1 you put or not, that is simple. So this is the question. Now after that, question number next. Question number third, simplify. Here first part 2 to the power 2 upon 3, and this is the multiplication sign. Okay, dot means multiply, and 2 to the power 1 upon 5. So if bases are same, then you have to add the power according to law. So 2 power 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5. Okay, because if bases are same and powers are different, in case of multiply we have to add the power. So now what we'll get here? Now 3 5 take LCM, this is 2. If you take LCM, this is 3 actually. 3 5s are 15, 15 is LCM, and 5 2s are 10, so 10, and 3 1s are 3, so 3. It means 2 to the power 10 plus 3 13, 13 upon 15. This is the final answer of this part. Next part, second, 1 upon 3 and whole to the power 7. It's very simple. If you actually split the power, if you take power, take this power exponent on 1, then is 1 power 7 means 1 only remain. Okay. If you take 7 on 3, then 3 to the power 7. Okay. So it is not necessary that you should split again to 7 part and take the big product. If you want to write down, now take 3 to the power 7 up, then it is become negative. So 3 to the power minus 7 is the answer of this. Next, 11 to the power half 1 upon 2, and 11 to the power divide 11 to the power 1 upon 4. So first you write in proper manner. Proper manner, 11 to the power 1 upon 2 divide sign. Okay, and 11 to the power 1 upon 4. Now in division, if the bases are same and powers are different, so in case of division, what we have to do? We have to subtract the power. So 11 to the power 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4. We have to subtract the power. If you subtract, then half and 1 upon 4. So you know very well answer will come 1 upon 4 only, because 1 upon 4 subtracted from half, then again 1 upon 4 will left. Next, 8 to the 7 to the power 1 upon 2. Multiply 8 to the power 1 upon 2. Again I taught you one rule. I taught you that the bases are different and powers are same. In case of multiply, we should write both base together in multiply. The product of base should be written in bracket 7 and 8, and power should be written as a common power of both. So 7 8 is 56. So it is 56 and whole to the power 1 upon 2. This is the final answer. So the exercise is over. NCERT exercise we have finished. Now you should revise and watch this video again and again. God bless you. Yes, students, actually in question 3rd, the second part of question 1 upon 3 whole to the power 7. So I have solved it very easily. 1 upon 3 power 7, and that is I have taken that power negative. But actually the question is this. Actually a little bit error is there. I have copied, not correct. See, this is the correct part. Second part of third question I am doing again. 1 upon 3 to the power 3 and whole to the power 7. So if you split the power, then 1 power 7 means 1 only. And if you take this 7, that power here down, then 7 3 are 21. So that is 3 to the power 21. Okay. So this is your final answer. 1 upon 3 to the power 21. If you want to make it negative, it's your choice. You can take down 3 to the power minus 21. Otherwise, this is the correct answer. Okay. Thank you.